I was so close to being like properly organized and stuff today. So close. But no. That's not me. Organized? What? No. Hi! Hand dance times. Swoop. And nails. And apparently my torch is on the floor, so I can't show you how all nice and shiny they are, but there's glitters. There's shinies and stuff. It's not at all bad for it, but nail polish that was $2. I don't mind, actually. It's a nice colour. Anyway, hi! I had the laptop charged up nice and early, and then I turned it on nice and early, and I was like loading everything up, and it was good, and then the stream title didn't want to update, and the bot didn't want to load, and I realized that the thing that I wanted to do was going to take more organization than I'd actually done this morning, so it's all happening. Anyway, hi! See, AGG bots, good bot. Good bot. This is all the buttons on the stream deck, oh fuck no. Thank you, OzKbot. Hehe. Bad bot. No. Stick something out at Cypher. But, yes, no, Lady Skull, not a nail art channel. I do my nails for the stream, as in I put polish on them, make them all pretties. I don't quite know when that started as being a thing. When I first started, I never did it, and then there was one day where I just came on with nail polish on, and everybody was like, oh my god, that's like, wow. And then I just kept doing it, so. But yeah, nail art, no. I'm not good enough at the nails to do the nail art. I wish I was, that would be good. I do have someone I can recommend though. Her name is Devilbird, and the username is DVL_BRD. Because they do nail art and they do it on stream sometimes too. Craigies! Hi Craigie! Seems to bed, probably fell asleep. Hi Quap! Bye Quap! How are you doing besides tired? Not really. Craigie does always have nice nails, but all kinds of crafting is done here. That's the one, yes. Unless I have the weeks where I wear my birthday nails. Because occasionally if I had done that this week, you would have seen like how badly they're just like flaking off. Which is why I'm like, yes, I must put on nail polish so you guys don't see that. A little bit of everything, yes. Lots of talking and lots of distracts, and occasionally crafting happens. Cypher has many nice floofs, correct. As it turns out, 2 girls and 2 boys. Even splitsies. Nothing quite will make sure they're warm, comfortable, and have snacks. No. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome. Also, hi, Biffle. Welcome to the party. It's the other thing I do. They did! They totes did. It's morning, great. Morning, Zen! How you doing? Hey, there's a shout out. Yes, that's Devilbird. Combination, I'm calling it Bad Nail Day? Wait a minute. Oh god, oh god, what? Why are they all connected? That's creepy. Oh, that's creepy. I mean, the other one doesn't look terrible. I don't quite know what's going on, but I can only see half the thumbnail from my perspective on the TV. Because you guys are on the TV. Like the fancy pantsers that you are. Yeah, I didn't think that glue was going to work, but it was worth a try. I made this like forever ago. I 3D printed these bits, and then I filled them up with plaster of Paris so they had weight. And it's just a piece of acrylic at the back there. And it's for holding my little brushes as I do ink blending. But Tankat came along and put his paw on one of them and snapped it off, and I was like, can I reattach that with the glue on my desk? No, I cannot. I shall have to super glue. Or possibly epoxy, not quite sure. I think originally it was epoxy, but that's right. That is a project for not right now. The toenail ones, yeah! Like, obviously anybody's gonna do what they want to do, but yeah, I've never, well, no, I can't say never with 100% certainty, but like 99% don't paint my nails. I don't paint my toenails. Pineapple, ooh, I'm missing something. I don't think we have brown sugar, so you make pineapple upside down pancake fat. Ooh. Ooh. And with like syrup on? That would be, oh yes. That sounds good. I was an adult before the first time that I had pancakes with syrup, and holy bejeebies. It's so good! I say syrup, I think it might have been like golden syrup? Which is kind of like maple syrup, but offensive to Canadians, so... No, I don't remember. It came in a tin, that's all I remember. It came in a giant tin. It looked like something you'd find in someone's shed. It kind of looked like something that you'd like oil wood with. Also, is the music too loud? Or is it just, do I have my headset up too high? I might have my headset up too high. That's the problem. I had vaguely planned, because I was watching YouTube last night, and it got recommended a video that I've seen before, but had like forgotten it existed, and I literally bought the supply that I needed on Amazon, because we can't get it here, in order to do that technique, and then I totally forgot that that was the thing, and that was like a couple of years ago. It's fine. Shh. I'm perfectly capable of calling myself out, it's fine. But then I realized it would say, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it like on screen, like on camera. It involves an iron. And so like I have one of the heat press thingies, like the ones used for shirts and stuff, as opposed to an actual iron. Although I do also have an iron. I'm a quilter, of course I have an iron. I don't think that iron has ever been used upon a piece of clothing. But then I was like, how am I going to make that work? Do I have that here? And blah blah. I'm just like trying to sort it out and everything else. And then I realized it's like 32 degrees here today and I can't be asked. So I'm going to do a different thing instead. Because I can do that. Music is fine. Headset's too high. Music is good. Okie dokie. Thank you. Hey, correct. I'm feeling gonna be a hard time trying to sleep tonight with the legs going bonkers. A good thing you're streaming. Hang out with you. It's always relaxing. Duh. I'm glad I can help distract from your legs being jiggly. I don't think there was any way that I could say that without sounding weird, but anyway. You're welcome. How you doing, Mask? Apart from not being able to sleep, which very sucks. What am I doing? I am washi tape, by the way. I didn't mention that bit. Washi tape. Washi tape. Doesn't require an iron, so it's good. But I think what I'm going to need to do first... I started cleaning a little bit of the stuff around in the vicinity of the... butts. Speaking of the craft table. And... I started just a pile of crap of like miscellaneous things that need sorting into their respective places, and that pile just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's sitting over on Tankat's armchair, and now Tankat can't sit on Tankat's armchair, and he just went to jump down off the kitchen bench, like literally just as I started talking then, but it turns out he's going for his food and not the chair, so that's fine. I should be able to get away with that many card bases. I was thinking I might have to make more card bases. I mean, at some point I will, but... What is going on here? This pile of cards isn't stamped for some reason. These ones are stamped, but they're... no, that one's stamped landscape. Oh wait, these ones are stamped? These three are stamped portrait, those ones aren't stamped. What is happening? Oh, so that one's now covered in futs. Actually, all three of those are now covered. Oh, that's why I kept them separate, because they were covered in futs. And I was going to put all over backgrounds on them. Aha. I remember now. Stop panicking. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. I am a quilter, therefore I own an iron. Then goodness. That's the next thing is it. Yeah. Basically, this is that remind us of the things I mean. Aww. Glad I can help. Haven't I got any cards? Half exposure. Ah. Hey Ellie! How you doing? How's everybody doing? Is everybody good? Yeah, taking another sip of my beverage. I'm gonna have to get like a bigger cup. Because I've been fighting this the past couple of weeks. I don't know whether I've just been thirstier than normal or whether I don't know. I keep running out of drink before I get to break time. I took that much earlier today with one cat and wake up with two. Aww! I love when they're so gentle that they don't wake me, but I was pinned between the two. Yay! Observation and not complaint, right? I've been getting that with Tank Cat lately. It happened again this morning, actually, now that you mention it. Because I wake up naturally at about 6 o'clock. Just after 6 o'clock. And so got up, did things, and then I was like, well, the cats aren't bothering me for breakfast, so I'm not going to put the breakfast out if they're not going to eat the breakfast, so I'll just wait and see when they wake me up kind of thing. And then they didn't wake me up. I woke up naturally at about 8:15. And then I just stayed up. Because I hadn't been woken up at God's forsaken early. And so I woke up, and Cat was being upside down little spoon, which he wasn't there when I went back to sleep, so he's like come to bed while I've been asleep and just curled up like that, which was adorables. And even then he wasn't fussy about breakfast. I was just like, well, I'll put the breakfast down and see how he feels, I guess. Oh, he's panic. Don't panic, it's fine! It's fine, everything's fine. Your friends always out soon, you're trying to say, yeah. Did some arts. Ooh! What kinds of arts? I think what I'm gonna do... Because I have so much scrap card from when I culled all of my old cards out, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use these. Put the washi tape on these and then put these on the card. I was going to put the washi tape directly on the card, but washi tape is literally like it's designed to be not very sticky. And so yeah, I think I want to like wrap it around the back so that it doesn't come off. Which means chopping these down a bit. And I think we'll go... do I want to go tiny border or slightly big border? Because the card base is 4 1/4, but these are 4 1/8, so I've got to come down to at least 4. I could do some of both. We'll start with the smaller one because that gives us a nice 1/4 inch all the way around. Yeah. That's the one scenario where it's like, please release me, floofs. Sleep. Right on the... ooh, sweet. Tan Cat was eyeing off Black Cat just then. Black Cat's up his tower sleeping. And Tan Cat's just, I could see him looking up there, he's like, do I? And I'm like, no. Because you'll do that sometimes. Tan Cat will jump up there and just antagonize Black Cat for funsies, and it's like, no, you little shit. Leave him alone. Could probably cut these two at a time, but I feel like the card's heavy enough that I'd probably start shredding it. But I don't want to shred it. So really, I get high by 2, so I took that round. Noonish maybe one. Ah! Maybe the cats were like worried. That it was a slightly unusual time to be in bed place. Because Tan Cat does that too if I lay on the bed at any point while the sun's up. So he'll like come in and check. I wonder sometimes if he's coming in to check whether or not I'm dead so he can eat me, but you know. I like to think it's because he likes me. Extremely unproductive. Sometimes you need those. And like, I'd totally get that it can suck if it comes on a day where you really want it to be productive. But like, sometimes you just need to do nothing. That one was a bit finagly on the ends, I'm going to cut both ends. I'm a human. Ah! So they're coming and stealing your worms! Man, they'd love it here. Awkward. So, wait, what? What? Hang on. What? No, that wasn't awkward. You are good. You're hanging around in the place that you feel safe, and it means that you can go to sleep. That's a compliment. What the fuck? My TV just did a thing and now it's like trying to pair Bluetooth? What? My phone is in the other room. What the fuck? There we go. There we go. I can see chat again. Okay, go back to behaving. How many was that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how many I want to do. We'll cut a couple more while I'm here. Well, I've got the trimmer out. Just checking. Yeah, all good. I think there was another there. Oh man, this one's me. No. David's! Yep. Okay, so I had to mute in order to sneeze. And the TV did the thing again. It's trying to pair it with an iPhone. Because it's doing that thing of like, it's on the thing where you're, what does it say? To pair this TV with your iPhone, make sure to put in this passcode, and it like has a number. And then it was like pair or cancel, and so I pressed cancel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tempted to hit pair. I don't think it'll do anything because the person doesn't have the code to put into their phone to make it connect and do the thing, but like, I'm a little like, I'm just like, you know. I'm not gonna, but like I'm a little bit, you know, a little bit just. What are the neighbors going to be? Oh, probably. I've got so many neighbors. One of them's probably trying to, yeah. That's a little whack. 17. See, I did it. Don't tell Geek. I found that someone trying to play the phone with something. That's hilarious, yes. And because, like, my TV is really crap. It's really old and really crap. But it's just new enough to be, like, smart. I say smart, it has, like, apps and stuff. But, yeah, it doesn't have the option, because I've checked, it doesn't have the option to give it a name. So I can't call it, like, Quirky's TV or whatever. It's just a, I don't even know, is it just Kogan brand, I think? I can't remember whether the actual, like, device name or whatever actually has Kogan in it, or whether it's just, like, a bunch of numbers. But, like, people don't necessarily have a way of telling that they're pairing to their device as opposed to my device. Although I'm pretty sure that my TV is, like, not Bluetooth to anything, so I wonder if I can turn the Bluetooth in the TV off. Making them, that was funny though. 17? I mean, I could make another floor and actually do 17. Yes, my TV is rather crap. And apparently by, like, current TV standards, it's actually quite small. Which is odd. Because I don't think of my TV as small, but apparently you can't buy them that small anymore, which is a problem because I've got an entertainment unit that came with the rental, so I can't change it, and if I go any bigger, the TV won't fit in the space designated for the TV. Or anywhere else in it, because that's the biggest space. Fitting around it as we use that's one of the most apps don't work, so have been abandoned. That's the side that's been around for a hot minute. What I say is, if it works, it's good. I mean, it works sometimes when it wants to. I have issues with it randomly disconnecting from things. So when I watch like regular TV, like free to air, sometimes it'll just, the sound will cut out. Sometimes the TV will just straight up switch off. Of its own accord, no rhyme or reason, just suddenly. I have to grab the remote and turn it back on again. And yeah. It's fun! No wait, that other thing. Annoying as shit! The size, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would like it to be bigger, because then I could have the text bigger on the chat and I'd have an easier time reading it from here. But yeah. Tis what it is. Now, I have several things of washi, and I don't entirely know what I want to do with all of them. I did see one, because I watched a video the other day of a lady doing washi tape stuff, and I know for one of them she did embossing folders. I have embossing folders. Somewhere. Are they on the bottom shelf? Are they on the bottom shelf? Yes, yes they are. Under two other boxes, because of course. there is nothing, there is no news about anything. I just say this as a broad statement. I can't fucking wait to move. I'm gonna have so many shelves, it's gonna be amazing. It's a salmon! Hi salmon! I came into it, I'd like it to be bigger. And now you're here! I mean, what? Hi salmon! How you doing? Embossing folders. I don't know what kind of texture I'm gonna go with. That's probably a nice one. I feel like things with like maybe not too much crazy detail. That one might be okay. Swirlies. I like the swirlies. Maybe something like that. This one I prepared earlier. Oh yeah, that was the cold bags. The precious, precious cold bags that I can't get hold of anymore. Hi! By the way, I'm out and about, so if there are any questions for me, best be made no rise bubble. Stay safe and stuff. What else do we got in here? The vast majority of these I got cheaply off of like AliExpress and those kinds of places, and then there's a couple of them that I've got that are like actual proper ones, and those ones are thick. Speaking of bigger, like look at that. That is thick with many C's. That's a birthday one, that could be fun. The problem with having the embossing folders is a I can do words. The problem with having embossing folders that are different thicknesses is that if you're trying to use them, you have to use different sandwiches in your die cutting machine, and that's a pain in the butt. Unfortunately, there's no like universal thickness to embossing folders, so that kind of sucks. There's another run with swirls in it. Maybe. What's this one there with little dots? Oh no, they're little flowers. Oh yeah, let's try that. That'll do. I don't know how much embossing ones I want to do. I worry about embossing ones either because... Wow, why can't I talk today? What's happening here? Why aren't you closing? What's that bit? There we go. What was I saying? Embossing folders in the mail. I don't know how well they hold up when I ship them. No worries, mask. Have your sleep says. Damn, that's so sick. That's just so good. Maybe we got back to electric boogaloo. Now I need the die cutting machine, which means I need to excavate it from everything else. Let's go into the die cutting machine. That can go over there, that can go over there. That can go in the bin. Okay, I have found the die cutting machine. So the idea is take a card, take some washi tape. Now I think, if I remember rightly, the lady who did the video, I can't think of her name. I can vaguely think of the YouTube channel, but it's one I only discovered recently. It's a new to me person. They did it with like metallic washi tape, which I kind of don't really have. Like, I've got glitter. I got a glittery one. And I got this one, which kind of, like maybe we could get those involved. I think these ones aren't going to emboss very well because they're quite plasticky. I do notice I've got that one there. I might be able to get that out of there. Possibly, maybe. And then... ooh. More glitters, a bit different. They're kind of neon-ish glitters. And this one was on clearance. Yay. Love a deal. Actually, I don't think... wait a minute. Oh, no, I remember... Yep. I didn't buy that one myself. That one was a gift. Still love a bargain. I have this one. That's pretty. I think I want to use that one just as is, because they are pretty. They've got little bits of shiny in. I have way too much washi tape for someone who doesn't use washi tape, but then again I could say that about damn nearly any craft supply that I own, so... I think what I'm saying is that I need to craft more. Monday streams here we go? No. I need a fucking day off. I kind of want to start with this one down here. I haven't even opened this one yet. I don't remember how I came into possession of this one. I do notice though that the colours coordinate fairly well and stuff. Pinks and navies and things. Maybe I can just use them as is. Come in. That's still nice and sticky, that's good. Yeah. I know it's usually my thing to do slanted lines. And I probably still will do slanted lines. The thing about slanted lines is that, like, it doesn't matter if they're straight because they're meant to be slanted. Whereas if you try and put them, like, properly straight across the card, if they're the slightest bit wonky, then you can really tell. Let's go about there. Oops. Skizzers. Ah! Heck. Go about there. And I am cutting them longish so that I can wrap it around the back. And then... I'm not too fussed about how far apart it is, I just want it to be even. I'll go about there. Because I have done washi tape cards once before, but I did them directly on card bases and then I just like cut the ends off. But because washi tape is so low tack, it didn't end up like staying down. So if I can do it a little bit longer like that and fold it back, that would be preferable. And then swirlies. That there. Oh gosh, I don't remember what sandwich I need for this. I think I need to swap to my old plate. My old, no, what is it called? Platform. I upgraded my cutting machine by getting a plate that's magnetic. Not that we can tell from the side there, but that's the magnetic one, and then like this is the one that actually comes with it. And it's a different thickness. So hopefully... because I can't do embossing with that thicker plate, it's too much. Oh, that's going through with some pressure, I can feel it find out whether or not it's enough pressure. Otherwise we can add shims. Ooh, that worked. And so now it's like really quite pressed in there and like part of the pattern. That's fun. I mean, given the favorite process, my pressure just in the starting to. What the fuck? You've got 15 minutes, us, and then you go homes. Cracky said so. That's quite nice. I like that it's like squished it into the paper a little bit. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with any of these, but that's okay, I never do. We're just playing. I want to try it with the glitter. What colour do I want to do it with? Let's try that one. Just because out of all of them, that's the one I like the least. I'm not big on like rose golds and champagnes and things like that. It's just not really my thing. So if it doesn't work, we'll have used one that I don't care too hard about. If it does work, I'll be annoyed that I didn't use a colour that I like better. I think for this one I might go for 3. And again, not measuring, just eyeballing. I want it to be even, but I don't need it to be crazy perfect. There. I mean, honestly, even just... Wait, how did I get... I really need to, do a new vinyl on here. Where is my... Oh no, it's not in the little pot. It's not in the little pot. It fell out of the little pot. It's okay, it's next to the little pot. My sand eraser. Well, I managed to get some futs on there, I don't know. Just popping in for a few. Hi, Bob! How you doing? I can multitask and help you from here with the eyeballing. I don't even need to... It's a favourite edge. You're gonna loan me a spare, are you? I feel like I need to sneeze again, but it's not happening. Kind of want to try the one with the dots. Or I say dots, the little flowers bit. Actually, wait. Yeah, that way. I always get thrown with the ones that don't have the print on. There we go. That one didn't feel like it was having a whole lot of pressure put on it. Oh no, it did. Ooh, it got a bit... It warped. I mean, it worked. Why did we get little twisties in it? That's cute though, I like that pattern. And again, it just kind of like presses it into the card a bit more as well. Like, it's not going to come off anyway because we folded it over to the back, but still, it's like... feels like it's meant to be there. Should be better. Huggles for the brain meats. Boops for your snoot. I like these glitter ones though. I wasn't sure they were going to go that well, but they did. I a little bit want to try the black one. Let's try the black one. Let's be rebels, let's go for 4. Get off the... There we go. There's a little bit on the end. You know how on the start of a roll of tape sometimes they'll put a little bit of like... they'll leave a little bit of the release paper on or whatever and you just... have a little like tab there. I cut that off because it wasn't sticky and then I tried to put it in the bin and it turns out it was sticky. Spiritually offset. Oh. I'd offer to hug your spirit, but I don't know how that works. I would totally hug you in the spirit. Do I want to do 4? Yeah, go on. We're just playing. See if we like it, and if we do, we can use it, and if we don't, in the bin. I don't care. Jangles. It's Ivana B! Thanks, that's my sub gift. Woohoo! Snug as a kidder. Hello, Tiny Fairy. How you doing? Thank you so much for the resub, bitch. I appreciate your feast. I just realized that's not actually as black as I thought it was. It's more of like a gunmetal, sort of a dark grey. That's right, that's still good. Let's go for the other swirlies. I feel like that could be fancy. Hey Ivana, not as much as I appreciate you. Aww. No, I appreciate you more. Just gonna run that through once. I think running it back the other way might have been what messed it up before. How'd that go? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. It makes it look so fancy. I wasn't sure that the glitter one would work because like it feels a little bit thicker. I guess because of the glitter. But like that's fun. I like that. I feel like I'm gonna need to find more embossing folders. What other patterns do I have? And why did my brain just go, you could totally do that for Christmas? No! It's April, fuck off! No, it's you, Raymond. Bit. What if we appreciates the exact sames? The exact same amounts right down to the last speck of glitter. Oops. Ah! Oops. It's fine. It's just gravity. It's fine. I don't want to try any of the thick ones. I can't be bothered with it. Ooh! I've got one with butterflies. That's a thick one. God damn it. I just said... how it'll go with words. Let's try some with words. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Christmas. No, stop tempting me. Oh, that flower one could be good actually. Yeah. Oh, actually that would be a fun one. I don't think it's too thick. Oh, actually it might be. Thick one. See, they're my fancy ones. Brand name and stuff. Yep, that'll have to do. Uh-oh. Oops. There we go. Going to the same time as the Beetlejuice one. Squee! But. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. No, I'm not gonna abuse that power any. Let's do hearts. Let's do a pink one and let's do hearts. Could do a black one and do hearts. Why do I keep putting the paper in amongst the embossing folders and then I'm like, I can't find my paper? There we go. Let's go for... Is 5 pushing it? I mean, yes, but am I going to try it anyway? Yeah. That one also had the little indie bit that's... Ah, go away. I feel like this one's going to need to be like not slanted very far, because if we're going to fit 5, I'm going to need room. Oh, that's the thing I was going to tell you guys about, which I was reminded of because I got the text this morning. I did a very tiny order on AliExpress, which I haven't actually used AliExpress in fucking ages, because I kind of got swept up in the whole Temu thing. But the past at least 2, if not 3 orders from Temu I've been like really annoyed with. Because like they weren't bad when they first kind of appeared, and then it went downhill really quick. Like, because when I first was like looking at it and stuff, there were two things that were like really in its favour for me. The fact that they used Australia Post, so if it didn't like, obviously I was ordering like parcels worth of things, and if they like showed up and realised that they couldn't leave it anywhere, they'd take it back to the post office, as opposed to just chucking it over the fence wherever they felt like. Which also meant it had tracking, and like tracking that actually worked, which was also nice. And then they used to do a thing where you'd do an order, and then they would send you a thing of like, I guess coupons would be the way to describe it. I guess they'd send you like an offer, I guess would be the word, where if you like spent a certain amount, you get a certain amount off. And I would just like, every time I thought of something, I would just be like, oh, I'll just check if it's over there, and then I'd go over there and like find it and put it in my cart, and I'd just let it build up. And then I'd do like one of the minimum order to get those coupons to send. And then I would use like the best value one. I literally did spreadsheets. Not that I needed to do a full spreadsheet for it, but like, I'd be like, this is the amount you have to spend, this is the amount that you get off, to what percent is that? And like extrapolate them all down. And whichever one was the best deal, I'd use that one. And just buy a whole bag's worth of stuff. But they don't seem to do those anymore, and they're now using like small independent couriers. I.e. people who will chuck it over the fence and not give a fuck. So I've been really put off by all of that, plus I haven't been... I have a spreadsheet, it's in my Google Sheets. I have a spreadsheet of my orders, and last year, like last calendar year, 2023, I had two. I had one for crafts and one for other. This year I've ordered so little that I've just made it one spreadsheet. So that's convenient, I guess. But yes. I really wanted... The one thing that I wanted, because I have these. Wait, I already have 2 boxes of these ones. Finger dubbers. This one is my Simon Hurley's, and it's my Distress inks, which I never use. I forgot that I had them, to be quite honest. But yeah, that's that brand. And then these ones are my Distress oxides. And because now I've got a third brand of inks, which I just had down there. There they are. Those ones, which are my Catherine Pullers. And I really wanted a packet of finger dubbers for these ones, because they're quite handy when you're doing things like stenciling and stuff like that. Just have a little, like, I got my brushes, which I also got on AliExpress way back when. But sometimes you just need something a little bit smaller. And so I wanted one more box of the finger dubbers, and on AliExpress you can get them for like $8. Box and $40, which is like sweet fuck all. But they have a minimum purchase amount to do, which I think off the top of my head, I think it's 15. And so I'm like, what else did I put in my cart like 3 years ago and I forgot about? And pretty much all of it like wasn't available anymore. But I found one stamp. It's a happy birthday stamp in a balloon shape, which I thought was cool. And what was the other thing I got? I got a die as well. And because yeah, I think the minimum purchase amount is like $15. And I think I got to like $15 and like 12 cents or something. Like I just I was like, yes, good maths. That's why I try to shop anywhere I can have it delivered directly to my PO box. Yeah, and I would too, but Temu doesn't. And I guess that's because they have people who deliver also like outside of business hours. I think my brain has gone mushy. Feels tired, but not the slippies. It was fine. Dibba-dubba's are a pain though. Oh, the colours. Oh, the colours! Oh! Actually, while I'm being all like transparent shit, not that I like have to tell anyone, but like, because yeah, I haven't ordered barely anything this year. At least for crafts, there is some stuff for like I ordered cat biscuits the other day, like that's, you know, things like that, which I'm not going to bother to tell you guys about. But I did actually do a craft order the other day. Because speaking of those inks, I went through. I had a day off last week, didn't I? There was a day that I had. I think it was it Friday? Did I do creates last Friday? I don't think I did. Oh no, that's right. That's when the power went out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It was all like stormy and stuff, and I wasn't really feeling it anyway. And I went to the shops that morning, and that really like, oh my god. Also, I found my loops. I forget who it is that keeps mentioning like, do I wear them? And I found them. I've found both pairs now. But yeah, last Friday. Because I hadn't actually taken an inventory of which re-inkers I had for those inks. I've got all lists in my phone of supplies that I've got and like which things out of sets I have and all that kind of stuff, so that I know what I've got. And with my inks, I do a list with the checkboxes. Well, not the checkboxes. The like you can tick them off. And so like that list is all of the ink pads that I have, and then the ones with the ticks on are the ones that I have the re-inkers for. So I finally went through and did that for that brand of inks. And I was like, I need to look up where I can get these re-inkers from, because the place I bought them from originally didn't sell the re-inkers. And so I did end up doing a scrapbook.com order. Most of it was re-inkers, and then while I was looking through the re-inkers, I saw a couple of colours that I was like, I really need those in my life. So I'm getting a couple of new colours in that brand. I really tried to be good. I was really good. I bought the re-inkers that I needed, and I bought like a couple of extra colours, and I bought one hot foil plate, because I went through my wish list and cleared out all of the stuff that was discontinued, and there was a hot foil plate that I had been looking at, and at full price it was $26, and there's no fucking way spending $26 on a fucking, and USD as well. I'm like, there's no way I'm spending 26 on that. But it turns out that that was also discontinued, and they literally had one left, and it was down to just under $10, and I was like, oh. And so that one might have accidentally fallen into my cart before I, you know, put the purchase through. So yeah. But other than that, I've been good. Anything I have things that have been in there. Yeah. I have things on my wish list on Steam, not because I necessarily want them, but because there's no like. I wish Steam had a thing where you could like add games to a list that isn't a wish list, but like it's just a list that you can see and like check back later. I add things to my wish list not necessarily because I really want them, but because I've like seen them and I don't want to forget them. But it means I keep getting, like, if they ever go on sale, I get the email about it. It's like, this item on your wish list is on sale, and it's like, ah, no. Oops. Aww. That's really cute. Oh yeah, I did pause. Oh, I did see that! Yes. Your claws? I think I saw that, yes. That's cute. Can you guys see the hearts on there? Are they showing very well? It's really cute. Look at them in your web browser. I mean, I could, and I have a folder called wishlist in my browser that I could like add to Steam thing. But like, if I'm already on the Steam app, I don't want to have to go to the website and look it up and add the bookmark and blah blah blah. Like, I just want I want a wish list, and then I want like a private wish list. I know there's that thing of like adding them to your favorites or whatever, but like same thing. Like I think other people can see that, and it's like I don't want to follow it. I don't want updates or anything else. I don't necessarily want anyone to buy it for me. I just want to be able to like just click a thing and it's put in a thing somewhere where it's just like I can come back to it later, have another look at it if I want, and nobody else can see it. That would be good. I'm gonna do this one with the blue. I'm not gonna do embossing folder for all of these, I'm just like, well, I've got them out. There's been a lot of fuzz on. I kind of wish I had a different shade of blue. Actually, oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's... Those first ones there kind of... they have texture. A little bit, I guess gritty would be the word. I think they're made of a thicker glitter than the other ones. Actually, oh, now that I'm looking at that, that colour there would be good too, wouldn't it? Also, why do I keep bothering to put them back in the tube? Like I could just... I could just keep them out and that'd be fine. There we go, get some sleep. Night, Betty! Have good sleep, says. Thank you for coming and hanging about. You can change your email preferences in your Steam account settings to turn off wishes. Oh! Oh! I mean, yeah. That kind of leans into what I was saying about like can I have a public wishlist and a private wishlist kind of thing, like, because there are some games, although there's not really anything at the moment, I don't think. I don't know, I feel like I need to go look at my wishlist again to see what I've put on it because I don't remember. But like sometimes I would want to know about if there was some if there was a particular game that I was like really looking forward to kind of thing. I don't know. I know I'm being difficult. Me and my demands. But yeah, I could turn those off so that I don't see them. Because there is a little bit of like... those emails always seem to come through when I can least afford to buy anything. And so it's kind of like, well... Thanks for making me feel like shit, Steam! Do I want to just do one of each? I kind of want one of each, but thicker? What if I did two right next to each other? I should probably do the other colour first so I'm spacing it right. Hang on. Hold that thought. I do this one. The center is about there, so if I bring it down just a smidgy. And then do a second piece, like not overlapping, but just you know, snug. Just snug. I mean, do I go ahead and just have all of them? Actually, yeah, let's do that. I can clearly feel that that one's thicker than that one. Like, I can literally feel on that line there's a difference. Hopefully that doesn't affect the embossing any. Phone members is a bit, yes. Yeah, redacted, forget redacted, yeah. I've done my best to, like, any kind of emails and stuff that come through that would, you know, trigger that in my brain of, like, unsubscribed or whatever. I still get the occasional one that's like, ooh. Like, I got one through to Creates' email the other day. For, and I'd seen a couple of the YouTubers that I follow had like already mentioned it because they're like part of it. There was a card making online event summit thing, something or other. And it was like, you can access the classes for free for 24 hours. And I'm like, well, that particular 24 hours is not convenient for me. I think it was it's next week, and I think it's like Tuesday afternoon to Wednesday afternoon or something. No, Wednesday afternoon to Thursday afternoon. Which is just not convenient. And then they're like, oh, you can buy lifetime access to the thingies for like $30 or whatever it was. And I was like, ooh. And I like put that in the back of my brain and just mostly forgot about it. And then I got a follow-up email where it's like, oh, by the way, it's next week, and you know, here's a special offer and stuff, and it's just like, ooh. And then I'm like, no, I just no, shush. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. There we go. I like those colours together, that's nice. That dark blue was a little bit dark, but yeah. Yeah, about that. It'll never happen again. Have once in this year. Yeah. I mean, at least. The fuck? At least in the case of that, like, it's an event as opposed to a thing. So, like, it technically is a limited time thing. But it just. I bought. What happened was. Because, was it last year? I think they had a it's a card making thing, and they had it down to, I don't even remember what it was some cheap deal, and it was all these like card making like techniques and ideas and videos and blah blah blah, and I was like, you know what, I consider that worth the value. They did that thing of like, oh, you're getting like $2,000 worth of value and it's only $20 or whatever, and well, whatever the numbers were, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not falling for that shit. But like looking through the, and because the other thing is too is that it's a lot of the card making YouTubers that I follow anyway. And so I was kind of like, oh, I'm getting all this stuff and I'm supporting them. I don't feel too bad about it. But then this year they've sent through a it's like craft organization videos and stuff, and I'm like, and again I got the like the last minute email of like, we're extending the offer for another 24 hours, it's now down to this and it's cheaper and blah 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 and lifetime access and all of this, and I'm just like, my brain yeah, the FOMO kicked in and I was like, oh my god, if I don't buy it now, like, it's gonna be gone and it's not gonna be that cheap and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, I can just go on YouTube and put in, you know, craft organization hacks and come up with thousands of videos. I do not need to spend the money on that. Shut up, brain. You're not missing out on anything. Oh, that's so pretty! Oh, look at that. It's got all the little shells and the little starfish. And the nice oceany color. Oh, oh, I love that one. That's so cute. And just with the sparkle of the glittery tape. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I want to do it again. How can I... Wait a minute. Can't do two the same. How can I mix match it up? I do notice that in this one I've got slightly more greens, but like, I kind of want to try this. I noticed that one's got stuff on and those two don't though. Does that mean anything? Actually, I do have I do have more. Ooh. These ones I've used before, so I've got sweet fuck all left of them. I don't actually know where those backgrounds went, to be honest. That one. And maybe... No. I really wanted that green, but I've just realised I don't actually have that green on any other colours that would go under the ocean. I really like that one there, though. I feel like I should just like chuck these onto one and then just do one just to like use them up, because I swear there's nothing left on these. That actually works really well. It really did! I was a bit worried that it was a bit too dark, but I was kind of thinking like when you go to the beach, like the ocean, it kind of looks slightly greenish and then you kind of get into it, and as it gets deeper it gets darker, and I'm like, that's kind of the vibe I was going for. And it totally worked! Yay! Love it when a plan comes together. I feel like I'm gonna get like one strip, if that, out of all of these, so I feel like I need to... I think I might just do that one. Maybe that one. Those three. I mean, those two definitely. I feel like they were like originally the same thing and they've just like split it. Actually, that could work for that seashell one again. That's kind of oceany. Deep ocean and then like kind of the beach and then the sand. Actually no, it's more like a sunset. Water, water, and then like evening sun going down. It's kind of a... See, that one goes with that too. Let's go with those ones. Let's go with those ones. Yes. see if we can make this work. Again, I don't know if I'm going to have enough. The middle one first. There we go. There is enough. The other thing I know about these particular rolls is that they've got a weird like little line where the pattern repeats. I vaguely remember working with these before and I had to like work around that. I'm probably not even close to being on camera. There we go. What's that? You guys just want to see what I'm making? How dare you? I don't know why I'm cutting these when I know that I can rip them, but I don't know. I'm trying to be neat. Do I put a gap or do I put them together? I feel like I should put them together. Can't get them perfect though because the edges aren't quite there, but hey, it's okay. It's Wacky Creates, that's the one. See there? That's where that one's repeated. Oh no! I didn't have enough. But it's not like I could have kept that bit because there would have been a line right in the middle of it. But yeah, that one didn't have enough. Jets butts. That piece is way too long, but there was another one of those lines. It's actually not as close in colour as I thought it was. Do I keep going or do I leave a gap? I feel like... No. Leave it. What is it Adam Savage says? Trust the process. Tiny little bit of wiggle room. Tiny. Yeah. I'm really debating moving those two up and just having a gap there. Is that going to make it more obvious that they don't match though? Yeah, I want to move it. Nice thing about washi tape, the lack of tack. I just want just a little gap. Plus that helps make up to the fact that I only have 4 instead of the 5 that I originally had intended. probably gonna trim those down a little bit shorter, but I don't care. Oh, it cracked. See there how we've got like little bits of white coming through there like that? The paper cracked. Normally with embossing you would spray a little bit of water on it to give the paper a little bit of excuse me, room to move. But like all the other ones so far have been fine, which is why I haven't bothered. But that one actually, if you get the angle right, you can actually like see it's actually like split. I don't hate it though. Like, you can actually... Oh, do I have any of that in the vicinity? Probably not. No, I think it's in the kitchen. You can actually... when you've got cardstock that has a white core, you can actually take a little bit of sandpaper and go over the top and get that little bit of like white showing through. So I could like lean into that and do that so it looks like it's meant to be there as opposed to just looking like it's kind of ruined. Hey Evelyn! How you doing? I do like those colours though, that's nice. Wish that line had disappeared a little bit better, but they weren't quite 100% straight and so they didn't like line up together very well, so yeah. Very cute. And then I have these ones. I don't know if I want to try and color coordinate in any kind of way. If I do that, it's like vaguely rainbowy. Yeah. Hopefully I have enough. It's got one of those lines in it. Actually, as long as I... No, rip it off. It's really cute. Hey Travis! How doing? And I think, not 100% sure, but I think these ombre ones you can actually still get. These are Kmart ones. Pretty sure all of these tubes are Kmart ones? Yeah, I think so. Do I have enough that I can get a second one out of those tapes? I really quite like those. Ooh, just? I'm saying because ooh, yummy. Also, only just. Oh, this one's not going to have enough, I don't think. Oops. No. It's got that much left. And it's got a line in the middle of it. Wait, was that even the right? Yeah. I have this one, but it might have the same problem. Yep, that also has the same problem. Also only has about that much left. God damn it. Heck. What about this one? That's a similar-ish shade of green. Yeah, that can work. I'm not entirely convinced that those two colours together are the thing, but yeah. Hey, Kidna! How you doing? Maybe that one? Yeah. Florals. I'm gonna have to trim that one down just a smidge more, because that particular embossing folder has an edge. The heck? Oh my goodness. I see cats. I see beans. All the beans. And a floof. Toads didn't fall down the Pinterest rabbit hole. No, you fell down a Pinterest cat hole. Maybe that? Yeah, me too. Day 2 after hearing Chili's friend hasn't been behaving no. Hey, good. Toads did anything with anybody's? No, you wouldn't do that. All up in my DMs with cat pics. That one actually turned out better than I thought it was gonna. It did also crack a little bit. A couple of little spots. But that's alright. I should probably be spraying these. But I haven't. I kind of want to try one of the birthday ones. Because I feel like that would be fun with this one, but if it ruins it, I'm going to be sad, because I can't make another one. Let's just had one with fireworks. Let's do that instead. Just in case. Oops. The last one that I know, right? I want it! Depending on where it's located, but still, I want it. Ooh, this one's thicker than the other ones. Did I fuck it up? Kind of a little bit. No. But it kind of warped a bit as I was going through. The embossing folder, I mean, not the card. Yeah, it's disappointing. Would I be able to do it again? Probably not. I think it warped too much. Oh, maybe. I already feel like I fucked it up. I can't make it any worse, right? The last one with the third from the top. Hang on. What was the third? Which one was the third from the top? 1, 2. Oh yes, yes. Oh yes. I think someone was a naughty cat too. Wait, who was a naughty cat? Was it Tan Cat? It was probably Tan Cat. Actually, speaking of Tan Cat, where is he? I see Black Cat still. Aww. Tan Cat's on the doormat at the sliding door, enjoying the last bit of sun that would be coming through for the day. Oh, there we go, that's better. It's still like ghosted a little bit, but it did a better impression that time, so yeah, it's fun. Glad I didn't do it with the one with the words, because I think I really would have fucked it up. Because toe beans! Heck yes. Toe beans. I basically think, wait a minute. Ah, this freaking mouse. Come on. Oh my god! Creates is live? What? I hadn't cleared that notification. So we go. Oh! Oh, that's naughties. Oh my god, April's gotten so big. That's naughties. Thankfully, my two have never made it to a roll of toilet paper, because I'm pretty confident they'd do the same thing. That's very naughties. That's very naughties. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of those back in there, because they're like basically done. There might be 1 or 2 strips that have enough, but I don't care. In the bin. Hey look, I used something up. I said question mark. I know! Like, I know they do that. I know they don't stay kittens forever, but good gosh. So I'm kind of looking at this one and wondering what I can do with it. Because we kind of have 2 sort of groups. Like, they do all coordinate to a degree, but we've kind of got blues and pinks. So we've got blue, that's pink, that's a blue with pink in it. Pink, blues, and blue, more pink. And like, they do all go together, but they kind of go together themselves better than the other ones do. I'm irrationally annoyed that every single one of those is a slightly different shade of navy. That's the kind of dumb shit that I notice. I shall think upon that one further before I do anything with it. That metallic one's going to end up getting used long before any of the other ones do, I tell you what. Actually, speaking of metallics... these 5 here. So we got these 5 which are just like regular tape and they got a little bit of sparkly and all that kind of stuff. And then we've got these ones which like feel a lot more plasticky than regular washi tape. And so I don't know how well they'd take the embossing. If I even want to do the embossing. I mean, I kind of do. I want to try it. Let's try it on the... Actually, let's try these 2 together and try it with that flower one again, because that's kind of tropical vibes. Who does really well in the short time of their pet? Well, yeah! That's what floofs do when they're loved. Turns out that shelters are really sucky environments for animals. Broadly speaking. It's almost as if Dozer's found a good people or something. Gosh, that one's shiny. And the problem with that was if there's any like tiny bubbles and stuff, it like really shows them quite badly. Which is not ideal, but not a lot I can do about it. What I'm liking here is what his has been every other day lately, 3-4 days between. Yeah. He's getting his energy out however he can. So hopefully, taking him on the WALKs will help him burn some of that off. It does give him a chance to fatten up for winter. I mean, animals are going to do that anyway. You don't really need to do anything special in that regard, but yeah. I know we're painting Redsville. That part is good. There we go. And then I think I should try one with it debossed instead of embossed. We'll push this one into the paper as opposed to raising it up. Just for funsies. See how it goes. Oops. Try and get it in the right spot. Yeah, about there. That doesn't feel like it's putting any pressure down. Which is weird, because didn't I just use that one a minute ago? Yeah, I did. Oh, I did put the pressure down. Okay, good. That one just felt very light for some reason. Ooh. That totally worked. Oh, nice. Ranger dog you meet this weekend though, like a bushveld, there's a meet buddy cousin. I was like, ooh, that'll be fun. I kind of want to do that, but with not those metallic-y ones. Do I have? Not really. Don't have anything in orange. I kind of want to do a couple with these words though, and see how that goes. Let's try. Wait a minute. Those two belong in there. Put that away. That one belongs in there. Put that away. Yep. Actually, I might leave that one out because I want to try that too. Ah! Gravity, 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 gravity. It's okay. I saw where it went. I'm gonna try this one with this. Just to see. I end up using up all my little pieces of background stuff. And all I've done is emboss with it. That one's quite a subtle one, that one. It doesn't, because it's white on a white cardstock, it's like not showing up a lot. But I kind of like it. Okay, so Elsie, don't think you a dog a bit. Try and get it kind of smooth-ish down on the paper. Not doing very well though. I can see all the little bumps. Oh. Tan cat's going past and black cat just jumped down off the tower. What's happening? What's happening? You're making me sus. You're making me sus. Tan cat's like, what? Shows pearlescent to the camera. Yeah, I can see on the because I've got like the stream up there. I can see it's like it basically looks green, which is fun because like the angle that I'm on, I was like down like that, it looks pink. Yep, shiny is high on this one. Great, it is, which is pretty. Kind of reminds me of those the cars with the paint that like shifts. Oops. At any other time I wouldn't be bothered about cat hair, but I can see that really badly. Oh, dang it. Oh no, there we go. I got it. Got it! That's better. This one's definitely got some like transparency to it, so it's kind of like you could see straight through the paper to the frickin' cat hair, and of course it wasn't on the black cat's ones. This one's like cat hair. Yes, Sebby. We need more of it. Rub it everywhere, go on. We need to turn it into a hat. Look like LEDs. Ooh, that's fun. Bright and shiny. There we go. Don't know how much it like shifts. But like the colour you get out of that for a strip that's like basically white. Very cool. And I'm home. Yay! Ooh, fancy. Thought of doing wedding cards. I mean, it's crossed my mind, but like, as a thing, that took the words so well. Oops. I know it's like really hard to see because of how reflective it is, but yeah. The words are like totes there. Yeah, that's pretties. And then I want to do this one with all the different colours. Do I leave out the silver? I feel like I leave out the silver. Thank you. That's bad. Okay. Okay. God, I haven't watched that in forever. That was one of those things that Mum wouldn't let us watch. But she watched the news, so, you know. We're halfway about this, we're gonna go this, we're gonna go there-ish. This is gonna use up sweet fuck all of my washi tape. This is not all that I have. I got, of this one, I've got another tube of it, for some reason, and then I've got 6 boxes. But they are colour coordinated boxes, which is very satisfying. They're different patterns, but they're the same colour. And there's even little, like, papers, I think, of them in the back. I think that's what that is. Back there. Yeah, it's got like little, like, pieces of it as paper. Although it's not quite the same colour. What's the ride now today? I mean, to be fair, it was a ride 20 years ago. It's a different ride now. Washi tape, my guilty pleasure. Don't feel guilty. Buying craft supplies and using craft supplies, 2 separate hobbies. Can I rip this? Nope. I actually found when I was cleaning out the filing cabinet in the kitchen I found a packet of washi tape, but it was from about 15 years ago and didn't work anymore. The adhesive goes off, yeah. And or like if they're the more papery style of washi tape as opposed to the more plasticky kind, that can just like disintegrate as well, which is what mine did. I mean the adhesive was also fucked, but yeah, the paper just kind of fell apart off the roll. Okay, and then there. I was like, I literally just had the embossing folder. I can't hydrate, I don't have any left. I can stretch though. Hang on. Let me do this one while it's in the folder. Yep. Can I just get to clear coat gosset after wait, what? Also big stretch. What does the hydrates? I'm going and break in a minute. I have 2 more pieces of card. Oh. Why does everything hurt so much? Oh, that's so cute. Yes. It's got just such a nice little bit of shiny and all the words, you can read them all and it's all like visible and stuff. I like it. Wait, what? I want to do those 4 again. I want to do one in the fireworks and then one in something else. Because they look good. Not there-ish. I said, I should hit my guitar. Oh! I was confused, but I usually am, so I wasn't worried. But that makes more sense. Also, I presume that we're all listening to crows? Because apparently I'm listening to crows. Now what am I going to think about? Yes. I think I'm going to do one in... What did I say I was doing? The fireworks. And then maybe one... I don't know, in the hearts or something? Flowers? Didn't mean to do that yet. The paper shifted and just kind of snuck under there. Gosh dang it. Sit. How do I keep losing the end of the damn tape? I didn't even... Oh, there it is. Didn't even push it back down again after the last one. There we go. I probably don't need to be quite so particular about folding these back. I'm kind of like pulling on it a little bit just to make sure it sits against the edge of the card there. Fireworks. Although this didn't work all that great on the other one, so hopefully this one does better. Run it through just the once. Ooh, that did better. That did way better. Oh, colourful and sparkly! Love it. If you had black between those and ditch the baby, very nice all sorts pattern. I'm like, all sorts? It's, yes. Oh, actually, let's try this one. Kind of got Harlequin vibes. Yes, licorice all sorts cards, that's what we need. I mean, I do have other colours of paper. I don't have to do them on white backgrounds. Questionable cracking arm movements? What? I never do any questionable arm movements or hand gestures. I mean, what? I like that one. Kinda does give it a Harlequin vibe. That'd be a sweet idea, yes. Now I get to leave work. Az! You got to leave work an hour ago. Fucking go home. Okay, I'm gonna go on break. Because I do need a beverage. I'm out of beverage. And I got told to hydrate on top of just wanting to hydrate. So, yes, I'm gonna go on break. Stand up and stretch and walk about, have a snack, have a beverage, go to bed, get out of bed, take your meds, all the stuff and things you need to do all the stuff and the things. Shall returns. I'm not the kind of, like, stereotypical Australian who uses the C word where normal people would use a full stop. I really detest that word. I really don't like it. I use it very, very sparingly. And I'm not going to use it now. But it's the word that I would use. Because one of my insufferable fuckwit neighbours has given their offspring a recorder. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna work out who it is and, like, find the recorder and snap it in half and shove it in places it shouldn't go, of the parent. But, like, if that happened, I wouldn't be sad about it. Because that's not a thing that you do, like, ever anyway, let alone when you live in a building that has a couple of hundred other people in it. In related-ish news, I checked my email really quick while I was on break, and I had a reply to an inquiry I made about a house. And I made that inquiry a week ago, and I'm still, like, trying to get it to the point of actually moving the process forward any. But the point that we were at was that they had asked my availability for a video inspection, and I gave them my availability, and it's taken like another 3 days for them to get back to me, and they've just gotten back to me and they've said, oh, I'm available at such and such a time, which is a time that I did not give as being available. Does anybody actually read these fucking emails? Because I sent off an inquiry. There was a house it's been up for like 3 months, and I was like, I'll just inquire about it. And they're like, yeah, we can do a tank, fuck off. The recorder started and Black Cat didn't run us, so he hasn't eaten his dinner. Yeah, so like the person took a couple of days to get back to me, and then when they did, they were like, oh, I'm going on leave, I'll pass it off to this person. That person's taken another couple of days to get back to me. And then they're like, when are you available? And I'm like, well, Mondays, like all day Monday, morning Wednesday, morning Friday. And like technically I could do any time, but like I don't really want to interrupt stream things for that. And I just checked my email then, and they're like, oh, I'm available on Thursdays. Yeah, fucking good on you. But anyway... Oh, and I checked my phone, because I knew that the parcel from AliExpress would be at the post office, and I had, like... Because I've got the Australia Post app, and so I get a text message and a notification from the app, being like, you've got a thing at the post office. But then when I checked my phone, it was like, you've got text from the post office, notification from the post office, and 2 more notifications. And I'm like, what other notifications have I got? Someone tried to call me. And I tried to Google the number, and it didn't come up with anything. And then I thought the other text message was just the, like, such and such number called. They didn't leave a voicemail. Turns out they did leave a voicemail. I'm like, huh. Okay. I shall listen to voicemail. It was in Chinese. And so I got through all of that. I sat back down, and then the cats were like, Mom, it's time for dinner! And I'm like, it's 3:30, you're full of shit! That break was not very relaxing. But I do have beverage, and so now I shall fulfill hydrates by having beverage. Pepsi Max with a pineapple ice block thing. It's good. Crash fruit, yes. Yeah, record. I can still hear it. I hope you guys can't hear it. But the fact that I can hear it through a closed door and over my headset. Black cat is fucking freaking out. This is why I don't play my flute. Because my cat's hate it. Tang cat's over on the kitchen bench, he's just staring. Black cat's gone up his tower and he's freaking out. Stupid power plays, why can't people just do things straight out? Yeah. Hey Enigma! Hey Newans! Some people don't seem to read the first two sentences. Literally, my availability was the only sentence. And Black Cat's done a run into the other room. But yeah, literally, like, they asked when I was available, and I sent back, you know, hi, whatever his name was. I'm available Mondays, Wednesday mornings, Friday mornings. Thanks, from Quirky. That was it. That was the entire email. Oh, I think the person, yeah. AliExpress, indeed. Thank you for the jingles. Can't hear so far, thank fuck. I'll send a chain my voicemail, leave a message to someone is up. Oh, in Chinese, because Chinese gonna phrases like that and shut stuff down. Love your style. Love your style. Need to cut more pieces of paper. Should I cut some in different colours? That would be fun. That's email. Zara's follows, yes. I mean, I was just excited they were like willing to work with me. So pretty much every other real estate agent, when they've found out that I'm like not within 5 minutes drive of the house that they're selling, are just like totally ghosted me. So I was kind of excited when they were like, yeah, we're willing to work with you. I'm like, ooh, they must be really desperate to sell this house. Like I said, it's been available for 3 months and still nothing, so don't know whether to take that as a bad sign or not. What am I doing? Cutting more paper. There we go. What other colours have I got? Wait a minute. I've got, oops. I got black. What have I got? I got black, light pink, kind of a purpley colour, different shade of purpley colour, navy, sort of a turquoisey, sort of a tealy, and sort of a light green. What could I put with what? What if we do, wait a minute. What if we did the glittery ones where we did some kind of like tone on tone? Could I do like purple on purple? Kind of amazing how the effort some of it, yeah. Considering the ungodly amount of money that they are making from the commissions of selling these houses, you'd think they'd care more. I had one for an order today via email, did not read the will organized pickup, not response order complete, that's $40 freight, maybe 3 days. What time can I click tomorrow? Please correct freight. Oh god. Maybe speaking about sold corporations and flippers. Possibly? I was able to, gosh, that's a good match. Because whenever I have found a place, there's been so few places the past, like, 6 months. I was hoping that, like, this has been like a year-long process at this point, I'm going a bit nuts. But I was really hoping that, sorry, I can't stop hearing that fucking recorder. Speech jamming my brain. Like, there was sweet fuck all a year ago when I started looking, and then I was hoping, like, because it was winter, that it was like, oh, maybe just people aren't listing, and then spring came, and then, like, they didn't get much better, and then, like, over Christmas, people don't list because it's Christmas, and then I've still been looking, and it just, yeah. And I had seen this one before, but it wasn't listed with a price, and so I just went, meh. If they're not gonna give me a number, I'm not gonna give them mine. So, fuck that. But it changed like 2 weeks ago and actually has a price on it now. And yeah, so it's been listed now for like, yeah, 3 months. But I do happen to know, like, there's a website that you can go on and like look up addresses, and it will show you when it last sold and what it sold for. And this one was odd. It came back with 2 options of the same address, and I'm like, I've not seen that happen before. So one of them was just for the current, like, sale, and then the other one, which was still for the same address, like it was, like, properly, under where it said sale price, basically said that the person had inherited it. So it could still be that they're not willing to sell to corporations or flippers, but yeah, it's not as if they're super worried about, like, turning a profit or whatever, so kind of, yeah, probably leans into that. We can dream, yeah. I think most of the, I say problem, it's not a problem, but like, I think most of the reason it's the price that it is just where it is. It's the location. Also got a random spam call asking if any internet are being upgraded and have so speeds, we need your details and account to help with this. Something else said not home, they just hung up. Ah, fucking hell. It's like a 15-minute drive away as well, so absolutely not worth the freight all the way. Fucking hell. And it was going to take 3 days. What? Freaking scammers, yeah. Actually, not listening, kind of want to work with it. Yeah. They don't seem to care very much about actually getting anywhere with it. I don't know. And it's frustrating because, like, I've been checking daily for places, and there's just nothing. And so this is kind of feels a little bit last chance. Because if it doesn't happen like before the end of June, then it can't happen. And it takes, so for some reason, it takes 2 months to buy a house. So I keep saying house, property. Yeah, for some reason it takes 2 months. So if I don't get this started by the end of April, I'm probably screwed. Person makes this go later. I've just turned his delivery, bringing the kid and brought him down to my place, and the boys get along very well. Aww! Cutie flips! Well, I might actually cut a few of these black ones, because even if I don't use them with that black one, I can use it with other colours. Might actually look good with a black background, I didn't think of that. That one's got a bit of a thing on it, but it's only on that side, so I'm not worried about it as long as I remember to use the other side. What's the time? 4:45. See, I know what the parcel at the post office is, but my brain's like, Must go get the parcel at the post office. It's not like it's a surprise. I know what it is. I guess I just don't want it hanging over my head. Oh, there might be something else. No, I know exactly what it is. I've got like the tracking and all of that. I know which items it should be and... I guess I just kind of don't want to have to think about it anymore. Like, it's a thing that I have to go and do at some point, and if I go do it, then I don't have to think about it anymore. Let's do a couple of things. Oops. Do a couple of them. Do a couple of them. I think we'll just do 2 of everything, actually. 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of that. There you go. Those bras forget me. Send them out. Yeah, I'm the one who did the ordering. She's got no idea. Oh yeah. It's a Kmart one. Except for the sparklies. The sparklies, I already had those. But the purple, it's actually quite nice. Was it Kmart? When was I at Kmart? Last week? Or did I go on Monday? I can't remember. Anyway, yes. I didn't check. My plan was to check whether or not they had any of the Sinful Colours ones left, because I know that they're like not doing the Sinful Colours anymore. But I didn't get to that part of where they are. I was going in that section, and it was so many people. And on one of the end caps was the, like, it's not even Kmart home brand or anything, like it's not Anko. It's OXX is the polish. And I was like, ooh, Chinese. I will say it was pretty terrible on the first coat. Then I put on a second coat and it looked a lot better, so... Kind of makes sense that it was a little bit on the thinner side because it was labelled as quick dry, so... That's kind of how they get away with that. And or you can do that to as a Cayman mum was like, ooh. Oh, Cayman. Kmart. Kmart. Yes. Yeah, somebody said something about that the Sinful Colours aren't... There was like some other company that bought the Sinful Colours brand and then decided not to produce them anymore or something? I don't know. But yeah, I intended to check the Kmart stand to see whether or not they still did them, but didn't get that far. It was literally, I'd made it to the end cap of the aisle where the Sinful Colours were, and that's where the other ones were, and then I was like, oof. And then I looked at those for a minute, and then I went away. Okay. I redid the hook for my trimmer. The problem is that I used the wrong size of hook and now it doesn't actually like hook into the handle very well. I thought I used a large or a medium or whatever what is this one? A large. I thought I used a large, but apparently I didn't. Because now it doesn't like sit on there very well. Oops. Do I like that one better or do I like that one better? That one's closer. Could do both. Just kind of want to see if this is going to look vaguely like sort of tone on tone kind of thing. Because they're very similar in colour. Oops. Slightly lighter. Well, the holes should be fine. Yeah, it's more so that the it's like the shape of the hook because it's so much bigger. It just doesn't like it tends to slip off. The handle tends to slip off because it's kind of rounded. Which weirdly it didn't do it that badly on the old hook, which was a smaller one. I don't quite know how that worked. Why does that middle one look like it's a different colour? Oh, just my eyeballs. No? Even from the back that one looks... That's weird. It's fine. At least it's the middle one. Oh my god, it's getting so stuffy in here. I closed the sliding door because of the fucking noise, and now it's just... Like, I already had the fan on, but... Apparently it's 33 here today? What the fuck? $33 in the middle of April, what's this bullshit? Yeah, that middle one looks like it's a different colour. The heck? I'm gonna try the other one on this one. Because that one is going to be a little bit more contrasty. It's vaguely painted. It is! And it looks cool to place it going in a different direction than those. I might have. Could be that I just flipped it around and from that angle it looks a bit different. I guess I could, like, take it off and turn it the other way and just see. But, like, because it's the center one, it looks like it was a bit deliberate. So that's fine. If it was one of the other two, I'd definitely be more annoyed about it. Because it's the center one, it's like, no, we can get away with it. Checks weather. It says 23 here at the moment, and I need to watch out for hazardous surf conditions. Who the fuck is going surfing at 23 degrees? Surfers. Oh, I like that one. I'm just going to do all the tape bit and then do the embossing bit after. Alright. They don't all have to be matchy-matchy, but I was just kind of like, if there is one that's close, kind of why not? I like that one on that one, to be honest. I should have cut extra of the navy, actually, because I kind of want to do one in silver. I could mix and match the blue and the silver. Oops. The wax just as this wasn't calculated. Yeah. And lovely 23 is just over room temp. It depends entirely on the room. But yes. That's a pretty blue. Should I just do one more? Should I do one with blues and one with silver, or should I mixy matchy? Because, you know, these are the last two pieces of Navy card stock on Earth. And I couldn't possibly do any more than that. I just didn't want to get the trimmer out again. Just do it. One day I'm going to have a craft room and I'm going to have a big enough table that I can just leave my trimmer out all the time. And so, do you compliment? Well, yeah. I'm going to do one with all blues, one with all silvers, one with one the other, and then the other one the other way. All the combos. The home, yes, 3 rooms at work, and the factory size finished constant 16. Fuck you. Low 30s here today, and I had to shut the fucking door. Because my neighbours are sea units. Recorders should just be illegal. Just saying. Other thing you could have. Ooh! Wait. Also, hi Jade! Wait a minute. My son had a good report card. We told him he could have a present. He chose 3 pounds of bacon. That's when I knew for sure he was mine. With picture of young child with large package of bacon. I approves! Since the soapbox. No, that was earlier. One of my neighbours has given their offspring a recorder. Dare I tempt fate, but I think they may have stopped. But yeah, they started when I was on break and possibly only just stopped. Which is what, an hour or so? The biggest problem that I have with it, I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking hate it. It's the fact that the high-pitched, shrieky noises freak my cats out. Which is why I don't practice my flute ever. I would like to get back into playing the flute one day. But yeah, I got it out once and I like assembled it and like played a note and they both freaked out. So I was like, cool, never doing that again. I gave him a recorder. Yes. Hi, dragons! Oh, actually, while you're here, I meant to DM you and I forgot. It turns out the audio issues well, technically I'm still having, with my mixer, microphone, blah blah blah, Discordy stuff, is only when I go into the settings and click on test. Apparently in an actual voice chat it's fine. So, do you want to go stream this weekend? I'm just gonna Kazoo to get her own back. Oh, if it was up to me, I would just like set up a stereo out the back and just blast some, I don't know, heavy metal. I'd blast some porn, but I only want to get done for pissing off the neighbours and not for, you know, being any dodgier than that. Recorded like the plastic flute thing, yes. Well, that doesn't make great content. You record about fuck no. Start quietly, etc. Something quietly, like you can't quite get the angle. Yeah. Tricky. Can I stream this weekend? Squee! Geek will be delighted. And mixy matchy. Oops. Plus metal, any particular metal? I do. It's So correct me if I'm wrong. Is it considered metal? I don't know if it's considered metal or not, but I was kind of thinking that there would be a certain irony to the Disturbed cover of Sound of Silence. Is that are they metal? Is that metal? I don't know. It's a good song though. Or good cover, I should say. It'd be thematically appropriate. I don't know, Metallica? I'd probably go with Metallica. Oops. I ripped that piece of tape. I wouldn't be bothered, but I need to fold it back. Oh, the other end is ripped too. How did I manage that? You know what? I'm just going to put another piece down. That is too hard basket. Correction, we can, but we're supposed to be starting an hour later due to DST. Yes. So now to be... no. Wait, no. What? Earlier? Have a brunch type theme plan with the in-laws, let them say for no ditching and play games. Brunch is before lunch. You'd be starting at 2 instead of 3. Does that work for you? Let me see, Metallica. There we go. Iron Maiden. There you go. And a cover of Sunset that we get called Fastback. Ooh. Do you want to put it in the Discord so I can listen to it later? Because I don't know who that is. And yes, Quirky, many stamps and house reviews. Yes. Well, yes. There were stamps. Turns out the price has gone up again, so I didn't want to waste the stamps that I already had. Because I think I had like one stamp that was $3.20 and one stamp that was like $3.40, and then the international price has gone up to like $3.70 or whatever, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I don't know when it changed, so I don't quite know, like, usually they do a little bit of like a grace period where they like, will just put through even if it's the old price, just to give people a little bit of time to sort of adjust. I don't know when that was though, so I don't know. I didn't want it coming back. I just wanted it to get on its way. But yes, you have many stamps now. Link the music. Thank yous. That's why I said might be an hour later. Current plan to be back by 2. Only the chance of being late basically. No, that's fine. All good. I was just confused because you said brunch and my brain's like, how would you still be at brunch at 2 o'clock? Yeah, that makes sense. And having met one of said in-laws? Yes. In fact, you know what? We'll skip this weekend. We'll do it next weekend. That way you're not under pressure. Because they are lovelies. That doesn't look even. I think I managed to twist that now. Fucking hell. Not that it matters. Not that it matters, but if it's not perfect, I'll cry. How do you do so I can get the server regardless so to be on without me if need be? I'll eventually sort myself, that'll be even I'll be online in time. But then aren't you gonna need to go like 2 hours later for dinner? There we go. We got one all blue, one all silver, one there and one there. Nice. I don't even know that I want to emboss those. Yeah, no, the in-laws brunch means it'll likely be like 9 PM lol. Fair enough. I don't know why I'm doing all of these tone on tone, but I don't know, we'll go with it. Why do I keep putting them back? Stop putting them back. Just take them out. I can put them back in later. It's fine. Green. And this one. one with gold stripes, but I feel like it's the wrong shade of green for green and gold. It's a little bit bright. On this one a bit less of an angle. Because yes, I am going to keep doing all of them at an angle. I've started doing all of them in threes. Did I rip that? I did. Can we get away with it? Yes. Can't even tell. I put that pile on that pile. That's silly. There we go. And then, see, I do have that one, which is like not too leery. It's kind of a soft gold. Or that one. Nah, that was a little bit too champagne-y. A little bit too pink. Could do... No, that was weird. I just held it against the other one to see how it looked and it's kind of, eh. Let's just see how this one looks. I think it's too, like, I don't know, silvery? Too... closer to a mint green than it is a... Yeah, no, don't let that. Not with that shaded background. Yeah, we'll just use this green again. But I shall do more. Let's do 5. I'm trying to use this up after all, so let's really go for it. Yep. Must be 4:15. It is. I have a lamp on a timer and it just came on. Although I did confuse myself the other day on, when was it, Friday? Yeah. Because the power went off at about 1:15? And it didn't come back on till 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere there. And so the timer on the lamp, like, wasn't ticking around. Because the timer is set to turn the lamp off at 10 PM. And so I got to like 10:15 and I'm like, why is the light not off? Surely the timer should have just kicked in by now. Oh. Jangles. Squiditches. Thank you, people. And us. Oh, the scritchies. feel like that one would look good with that gold. It's a little bit light, but yeah, kind of like it. So I don't think that one works. Oh, actually, it does kind of work. We'll do one of each. The heck is going on with that? A couple of little edges there that are a little bit. Also, then two things from work today. Main one being that's not ideal. Probably shouldn't do that. Was otherwise that's not. Wait, what? Were your co-workers playing with glass again? Because that's not ideal. It's better. There's a little bit there that was just like a bit janky. The one bit just well. Oh no! I kept asking, "Is that right?" And after finished said wearing, got asked, "Why are you unsure?" Then I'm oh fuck! Yeah, no, no. I remember taking electronics in high school, and yeah, they literally there was a student that I don't think it was like fully like you know how there's like different kinds of colorblind, like the vast majority of the time it didn't affect him, but like it was just enough that they were like, yeah, we're not letting you do this class, just in case. I should probably stop at 3 actually, that's probably enough. No, I'm gonna leave that actually. I'm just gonna chuck that back on the roll. So they're not getting tasked with that anymore, are they? Now that they know. Surely that's the kind of thing that you would mention, you know, up front. When you get asked to do a small electrical job. That's the kind of thing that you should probably lead with. The other was an incident at another workplace, but same job stuff. Was more wanting to ask my work to be more careful of hidden dangers. Never know, but still skips the mind. Oh no, that sounds dangerous. Champagne one use blends into the table. Oh yeah. It's pretty close. It's slightly pinker, but yeah, it's pretty close. That one there. Does it just look like random purple stripes on the table now? Ah, trippy. Now we've got these two, and these do not have matching colours in those glitter ones. Again, not that it needs to be matching, but I do spot that one there, which could look cool. I mean, they're used to it, so somewhat turbo, so don't know first colour. Yeah, comes up as blue, but yeah, sorta. Does it have to match? Nah. My brain just kind of went, well, I'm using coloured paper, so I might as well use coloured tape. But no, there's absolutely no reason that I couldn't just use whatever I wanted. I wonder how opaque these ones are. They're probably not particularly. Would that one go on there? Meh. I'll come back to that one. How does this look? That one's kind of going to fade back a little bit too. It kind of just makes it look white. Or kind of a light grey. Let's roll with it, see what happens. If I had the inclination, I would try and make the patterns match. I don't actually know whether or not they can. Wait a minute. It feels like that bit there would have been. I don't know. I don't want it to look like it should have matched and was just off. So. I kind of want to do those tapes, but just like on a white. I think that'd be pretty. Incident I was wearing jewelry that no! Making contact containing said rings and video sticks. Oh, yeah, don't. That's no! 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 No jewelry, no, like, loose hair. And no loose clothing. It's like a marbling vet. Yeah, that's kind of, I think that's what it's going for. I think that's what this set's called, actually. Yeah, washi tape watercolor marble is the name of the set. It's pretty. I like that little bit of silver. I did see one of the techniques the person was doing was that they put embossing powder on the washi tape. I don't know if I want to try that, but just to give it a little bit of shiny. That's kind of fun. Do I have a... what else have I got in here? Yeah. It doesn't have to match. It's a bit bright. That one would probably be a little bit better. Or should I just do two with that other one? Yeah, that's a bit much. I'll just do 2 with the other one. That was bad. What? No, I wasn't doing the thing. Which is good, because I don't want to have to yell at Oz, because I will. You tell your bosses that as if they ever tell you things of like, do this or do that or whatever, and you know that I would yell at you, you'll have to be like, I'm sorry, I can't quack you yell at me. They'll be confused. Another thing I like to do with the is filling it half hot dog wise and making ribbons. Ooh. I could do that with those other ones that I have. Actually, that's the thing. Why didn't I use those on that one? Ooh. I have some light blue ones over there. I might try that on that blue paper. Okay, use me as I can't as most people that are my username. Say what? Sorry, boss, can't come into work today. There's this buttless Australian cat that I need to go talk to. What? Why don't you do this, mate? It's the quick of the task. I'm honestly kind of tempted to just leave that like that and not emboss it. Because that's kind of fun. Just that little bit of shiny. Yeah. So I also have these ones, and I have them in 6 different colours. I wonder... because I feel like the white of the background is going to like fade away a bit putting them on this. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean... so I feel like I'm not going to have room for all 6. Maybe this is the one I will have to go straightways. How wide are these? 3/4 of an inch. Give or take a mil. What's that? 1.5, 4.5. These are 5 high. I would have to have them quite snug. Yeah, fuck it. Do I want these in any particular order? Da, 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 da. I'm noticing I've got 3 with square patterns and 3 with diamond patterns, so I'll lean into into that, I guess. Not that it matters, but... I don't actually know if that's an appropriately sized gap, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, I need the emboss for that style. No! Because it's already got a little bit of pattern there. I think it, like, I don't think it'd look bad with a emboss in it. I just don't feel like it needs it. I think I quite got that right. Wasn't far off. I was kind of hoping to leave like a tiny border on the edges, but I don't really have the space. Oops. Ripped a tiny little bit of the paper there, but it's not going to matter. I think I had the spacing about right, it's just the fact that I started a little bit down rather than right at the top. There we go. That's actually quite cool. Oops. I know I didn't need to use all 6 and I didn't have to like cover up so much of the background, but yeah. Because it's such a similar colour, it toned down the white a little bit, so it's not quite as stark. It'd be quite a different look if I used it on a white piece of paper. That's good. I think I might just do the same thing again, but in a slightly different order. Let's like flip. Let's start with this one. What are we going for time? 4:33. Alright. I'll do this one and then I'll probably head off. What am I doing? That one. And hopefully on this one I can just get the spacing right from the start and not have to readjust it. There, and then that one. Hang on. Let me just get this bit finished. That one and this one. And that one. It's Doublebird! Hello? Let's get in the house longer to rehearsal plus needed dumps. Fair enough. How did rehearsal go? Also, I might have a little bit shouted you out earlier. I mean, what? Actually, you know what? I should have done the outside one first and then put this one, like, right on. Good. Comes next week. Hey! Nice. And I finally get Tuesday back. Yay! Rest and relax and stuff. Okay, put that one down, and I can just... Yeah, I didn't get the spacing right. Fuck it, I don't care. Or a Star Trek cat. Oh, yes! Wait, so... Oh! Ooh! I too like to live dangerously. How to offend two franchises at the same time? Yay! There we go. That way. I did those two the wrong way around. No, I didn't. Wait. No, I didn't. Oh, I used that one twice. Oops. Oopsie doozles. Because those three match. Those three don't. That one's meant to be that one. I have to fix it now. What has been seen cannot be unseen. Oh no, that fraction of a cent of washi tape is now going in the bin. What a shame. Don't worry, I'll live. The very big in there. Hey! Let's swap it out. Yes. Oh yes. This one in particular is not very sticky. Like, I realise washi tape is like that anyway, but even for washi tape, this feels low tack. There we go. Because I literally just swapped there and there. Yay! Pick out a twee! Hey, Bill! I have been doing washi tape things! Oops. I was doing some tapes, and then I did some embossing on the tapes, and that looked good, and now I've just been doing a whole bunch of tapes. Without the embossing bit. I'll probably still do the embossing bit, but I was kind of just wanting to get all the tape bit done. So they're all the ones just with tapes. They're ready for whatever I'm going to do with them. And then we have all of these ones, which I embossed. I did the tape and then I put embossing on it. Fireworks. That one's got like happy birthday and hip hip hooray and all those kinds of words. It's a bit hard to read, but it's there. That one also says happy birthday, but in a different one. We've got pink and orange flowers. Then we got some ombres. I had sweet fuck all of those ombres left, so I kind of just had to like use what I had. Love that little rainbow one, that's so cute. Shells. I fucking love that one, that came out great. There's a glittery one, and it's got sparkles, and the colours, and it's got seashells. It's nice. Which one can we decide to take here? Makes things so much easier. Yes! Yes, please. Little hearts. And just some swirly ones. And then some little flowery looking things, and then different swirly ones. So yes. That's really good. Squee! I shall have to check laters. I have got 20 minutes to go to the post office. And while I have once upon a time made it to the post office and back again in 9 minutes, not willing to bet that the queue this time will be that good. Swirly whirly indeed. Normally I'd raid, but I kind of need to run away, so go find somebody totes awesome sauce and go hang out with them. I'll be on Geek tomorrow, and then I'll be back here on Friday, as far as I know. That's the plan. Yes. Be goods. If you can't be good, be crafty. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging about. I appreciate you. Catch you later. Bye.